But check out that gold. Well, I came a half an hour early and everything was already open. But for sure, worth it, you know?
Yeah.
There you go.
And this.
$1.
Squeeze behind you, sir. Thanks.
And the bird.
All right, I gotta get to digging, you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna put the camera away, but Whoa, that was a score, man. That, as soon as I pulled up to that sale, I see the whole garage had tables full of jewelry and there was people swarming it. I thought I was early because I was a half an hour before they were supposed to open. But wait till I show you guys what I got, because yeah, it's pretty good. And I got these glasses too. All right, guys, let me go over this stuff and then I'll get to the gold, because you're not gonna believe it. It was a great score. So first garage sale I went to, first thing I saw was this sterling weighted, pretty much scrap now, but it is sterling. Tear that apart. I paid $1 for it. That'll be about $25 worth of silver. Good job, Cameron. That'll be about 25 bucks there, so that was good for $1. And then this brand new Tumi wallet. These are like pretty expensive online, so I'm thinking I'll get at least 50 bucks for that. So that was killer on eBay. Then I noticed she had a bunch of vintage shirts hanging up, so I just started grabbing them. She said $1 each. That included the sweatshirts. So I got a cool Oakland Raiders one here. Okay. Next, another Oakland Raiders one. Dope. Good condition. This Drew Carey Show shirt. This one is not single stitch, but it's a little bit older. Drew Carey Show. Cameron. Then let's go one at a time on the shirts. Give me a sec. All right, looking through them again. These shirts are even cooler than I thought when I first grabbed them. I didn't really get a chance to look at them. So single stitch Hot August Nights shirt. Very cool. This one, Las Vegas 2000s. That one's actually brand new. Oakland Raiders, single stitch. Pretty plain, but very cool. Decent condition. Look at this one. 49ers, 1989. Or no, this one. Yeah, this one's older, but it's not as old as I thought. It's single stitch on the sleeves, not on the bottom. But yeah, that's definitely a vintage shirt. Very cool. Someone's going to dig that. Oakland A's, 1989 or 88. Single stitch. Champions shirt. Check this one out. Raiders versus Oilers, 1989. Awesome. Also single stitch. Another one of these 88 championship. Another 88 World Series, Dodgers and A's. Check that out. These are all decent sizes. This is a large. They're not terrible. And then Los Angeles Raiders, single stitch. So those are killer. And I paid $1 each for those. Okay, so then I pulled up to a sale. It was an estate sale, supposed to start at 10, but I could tell it was a family-run sale, so I didn't want to get there at 10 because they always open early. And that's the footage you saw at the beginning, just me going through the house. But the first thing I saw was the garage was open, and there was a bunch of jewelry on tables, and people were starting to swarm it already. So I got in there and started making my pile. But before I show you that, I'm going to show you the stuff I grabbed from the house, just a couple things. Actually, it's just one thing. It's just this Dutch oven. You know, these do pretty well. So the other thing was that Drew Carey Show shirt. But check out the gold. All right, so in the house, I opened a little jewelry box, and these little broken pieces were in there. This is a 14 karat clasp for a chain, which I actually need for my chain, but it's marked 14 karat, little piece. This is also just a piece of scrap, but it's 14K. It's marked on the inside. All I saw was a K, but I can actually see that there's also a 4 there. So 14 karat. And then this little tiny piece, which is a tiny little bit of gold. But that was inside the house. Before I even got in the house, I started grabbing things from the jewelry area. So check these. Again, I was just picking up anything that had a gold post. These are 14K. Anything that was gold toned with a gold post, I was just double checking, okay? Then I found these babies. And don't know. So, can you see the mark in there? Yeah, so those are 14 karat as well. So another pair of 14 karat earrings. These are pretty thin. They're getting kind of bent up, but pretty good. Then check these out. These are a little more substantial. And I mean, they're clearly marked 585 for 14 karat. So those are 14 karat as well. So we're making a little pile here. I found these, which I think are just beautiful. And opal, and I don't know what kind of stone that is, but aren't they pretty? And then they're clearly marked on the back. 10K. That's actually a 14 karat backer, but the earrings are 10 karat. Beautiful, huh? I mean, we were just scoring gold, gold, gold. So what's next is going to be these babies. Again, these reminded me of those wings that I got, those wing earrings. That's why I had to look at them closely. But these are also 14 karat. They're marked on the post. And, you know, very light. But shoot, man, I was just grabbing gold and starting a little pile here. So those were gold. Got this single, which I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys the mark. Let me see if I can show you the mark. Ugh, upside down. Can we focus? No.
Is that you?
Well, it's marked 14 karat as well. Very light, little piece of 14 karat white gold.
Is that you?
So throw that in the pile. Now
You? Is
I
that you?
found this piece,
Is that you?
which
Is that you?
it's got these little hearts.
Hey, is that you?
Doesn't seem like the best quality,
Hey,
but
is that you?
where's the clasp?
Hey, is that you?
But I don't know how they missed it.
Hey, is
Oh, come on,
that
people.
you? Hey, is that you?
It's marked. Shoot, hold on.
Hey, is that you?
It's marked right
Is
there.
that you?
So this is also 14 karat, and it's also marked on the
Hey, is
clasp.
that
I think it
you?
says 585 on the clasp.
Hey,
So, I mean, pretty little gold bracelet with hearts, right? So there you go, another piece. And then finally, I also found this, which had a ugly pendant on it, which was not gold.
hey,
But this, I saw this, and just from the way it looked and the color and everything, the clasp is what caused me to buy it. I honestly can't really make out the mark on it, but I mean, if this is not gold, then I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see if I can open it with one hand to show you guys what I'm talking about. So I expected the mark to be clear on this, and there is a mark there, but it is very hard to it's very hard to make out. I even put it under the microscope. I think it just says 585. So these type of clasps, you know, with the extra guard so you don't lose it. It's a little dirty, but yeah, that's also gold. Probably 14 karat. I think it says 585. So yeah, I mean, we got a pretty good little pile of gold here and a bit of silver. But check out that gold. Awesome. awesome day. Continuing my silver and gold every weekend, this was a good hit. And really quick, guys, this is the weight on all that, excluding the 10 karat earrings. So 13 grams, not bad. Full transparency, I spent $80 on all this. So let's do the math real quick. So it looks like today, as of the filming of this video, 14K is at about like $84. So that comes out to 1,092. So just under 1,100. And we didn't count the little 10K with the opals. God, those are so pretty. So yeah, that's a killer day for 80 bucks, I gotta say.